Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome everybody. Welcome everyone. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Feel free to join in. Feel free to join in the Friday night live stream. Welcome everybody. Welcome everyone to the Friday night live stream. I'm inviting everyone from the corners of the world. I'm inviting everyone. Just feel free to join in. Feel free to join in. Today is another Friday, a beautiful day. Friday, the 7th of November. So let's join in. Let's join in. Let's join in. Let's join in and have a good time together, chatting and knowing each other on the Friday night. Friday night. This is the door to the weekend. We are happy to have a live stream, just a few hours before we jump into the weekend. So please join in, and we have a good and lovely time together. Join in. So today is the 7th of November, and time is flying. Time flies. Time flies, and it waits. It doesn't wait for us. It just goes. So we are the ones who wait for time, and time doesn't wait for us. So welcome to the live stream. My name is Mary Z Easy Recipes. Mary Z Easy Recipes. So I'm inviting everybody who has a few minutes or a few hours to spare, so that we can come together and join in the chat. Oh, we have someone who the first one to enter is Faith Juke. Hello, Faith Juke. How are you, Faith? And we also have Teresa Driziova. Teresa Driziova. Welcome, Faith Juke. How was your day? Welcome, Teresa Driziova. How was your day? And Faith is entering by saying hi. The same applies to Teresa. She's also saying hi. Oh, lovely to have you here. Faith underscore Juke is said, good, thanks. How are you? I'm very well, thank you, Faith. And I'm glad to have you in the live stream. Same applies to Teresa. I'm glad to have you in the live stream. So feel free to ask any questions, and feel free to join in any conversation. We might have some conversation. You never know with the live stream. Things can just start, to be exciting, and people can join in a topic which will be there. So I'm very happy to have you here, Faith underscore Juke and Teresa Drizovia. So some people who love to mention where they are connecting from. So it's just something which if you like to do it, you can. You can tell us where you are connecting from, so that we know, we get to know each other. So Teresa, Faith Juke is saying, good, thank you, how are you? And Faith is also saying, giving us some love and some love and some hugs, which is awesome. So I'm very happy today to host a live stream, and it is a panel sort of where people can ask any questions. People can say like positive, positive statements and positive sentiments. For example, my sentiment today is, today it was a beautiful day, and I was very happy because the weather was just conducive to everything I wanted to do. So I managed to accomplish my goals. I managed to do whatsoever I had planned to do. So that made a beautiful day for me. William is here. Hello, William Minor. William is saying, hello, my friend. Hello, William. How are you, William? How was your day? And did you have a good day? Probably you had that fantastic day, which you'll say, oh, I wish it wouldn't end. Sometimes we feel that way. When the days are good, we feel so happy. So William is saying hi to everyone who is coming in. Everyone coming in the live stream. William is saying hi, hi, hi. William is a good friend and he's really supporting the live stream. So it's Mary Z, Easy Recipes, and he is willing to support. So if you have channels, people can are always willing to support one another, which is really nice. William Maina said, my day was very nice. Oh, we love to hear that. When days are nice, who doesn't like to have nice days? So we are happy because, life goes on. Nice days, nice weather, nice everything. That's what we always look for. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you come in, remember to just do the likes. There's something called likes which you can do. You can do that on this live stream. Just press the like button if you like what Mary Z's recipes is just teaching at this point in time. So we have Will Crossley. Oh, what a lovely name. Will Crossley is saying, Jesus loves you. Wow, what a beautiful message. I do appreciate Will Crossley for that beautiful message. It is really like, what can I say? It's satisfying and it is just soothing. When people give you lovely messages are just like gifts. Messages are a very important way of communicating. Yes, our topic today, we are going to jump into communication and just to say how we communicate and just express the importance of communication. So we are greeting each other by word of mouth? Word of mouth is coming from Mary Z's recipes. But the guests are just typing, they are writing down the messages. So this is a two-way process. Communication is always a two-way process, and you can do it in various ways. So I'm very happy today on a Friday like this to host this live stream. Will Crossley says again, he says, Jesus wants a personal relationship with you. Oh, what a beautiful message. Yeah, that's fine. So we are really happy to have a good time in the live stream. And if you have any questions, you can always ask questions. And remember to just check. We want you to check on Mary Z's recipes. What are you going to check? You might ask. Some people don't really know what to check in. Check. We need to check in, like what you do at the airport. You check in. So when you come to the live stream, just do the subscriptions and just do the like button. And what else can you do? You can always watch the videos. You never know. Maybe you might watch something which you have never seen before. I mean, in my videos, in my shorts, and I also have some playlists. There's something called playlist, and when you go to the playlist, it is like an LP. The LPs, they go on and on and on playing. It's only nowadays we no longer use the LPs, but they were really fantastic during their days. So that's the same system, or the same what can I say? That's the same thing about the playlists. So when you go to the channel, to Mary Z's channel, you can find a caption which says a playlist. Then you just run it, and the day goes on and on. Especially weekend, when you just say, oh, let me just find something to entertain myself. Then you can always do that. So we are here to sort of share information with each other. We are also here to entertain. We need to entertain ourselves. It's entertainment is give and take. You entertain others and they entertain you as well. Oh, what a lovely time we are having. We have a Miguel Vargas. Hello, Miguel Vargas. Oh, I think I think I said it correctly. Miguel Vargas is saying hi, and I also say hi, Miguel. Lovely to have you in the live stream. Lovely to have you on a Friday live stream. Yeah, we are happy to have you here, Miguel. Feel free and just feel it warm. We also have a Shiva's collection vlogs. And Shivas is saying he has done the likes. Oh my goodness. What an honor, what a gesture, what like kindness. So Shivas is saying, how are you, sis? I'm very well, thank you. As you can see, I'm just in the midst, when you are in the midst of performance. I'm in the midst of performance, so I'm really happy because I found this chance and this opportunity, they call it opportunity, to host a live stream. Then Miguel Vegas is saying, very good, the video. Oh, lovely. I really feel, like over the moon. The moon is up there. And then when people say, oh, she is over the moon, imagine just going in the space there and you jump all the planets and you go to the moon. That's amazing. So I'm over the moon because I've received beautiful compliments and comments. That's what life should be. Always getting the beauty out of each other. We need that beauty. Shiva's collection says, excellento, excellento, live. Yeah, that's what we are looking for. Those compliments, they keep us going. And when I go to other people's lives, I should always also try to compliment them, because that's all we need. And Shiva's collections is just giving us a wave. And this is a sign of supporting. And Miguel is saying, can you do tomorrow? Oh, of course, Miguel, I'll be here. Yeah, let's hope, something doesn't come up, We always hope for the best. So tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow I'll just be relaxed here on the wall, like a mirror, like a mirror on the wall. I just be stuck here like a mirror on the wall and just chatting to the friends. Shiva's collections vlogs is saying support and love from India. Oh my goodness. I love India and I'm so happy to have a friend from India. We also have main world day. Dane World. Main Dane World. Hello. How are you? So lovely to meet you and lovely to have you today. And Main is always here and really supporting the live stream in the channel. Miguel Vargas is saying, thank you for the good words. Yeah, that's what we should do. Always, trying to give those the best of the best. When it comes to the words, I always say, oh, before we utter the words, let's just give the best of the best. Because you never know who is listening. Maybe someone is listening. Someone close to you is listening. So what should you do? Just try to give the best of the words. Or a friend is listening. A friend like Miguel is listening. Shivas is listening. Main World Dane is listening. So we always choose the words to say. So Shivas is saying, Namaste, Main the world. Shivas is greeting Main. Yeah. That's what friends should do. Always greeting each other. And Main is saying, how are you? Shivas is saying, best life. Oh, real, thank you so much, Shivas. Yeah, don't make me like like grow some wings, because I just want to stay here and chat with you, my friends, Shiva saying, support each other, guys. Yes, that's what we are here for. That's what I heard. People told me that when we are on the YouTube platform, you need to give time to other people, support them, watch their videos, comment, and if you have any suggestions, or you can say, oh, you have cooked some, what do people mostly cook? Most people cook, they prepare fish. So you can say, oh, the fish looked really delicious. But the only thing I suggest you to do next time, just chop some fresh herbs and throw them onto the fish. So it's just like learning, giving each other ideas. Because the ultimate goal is to entertain and well inform, share information, ideas. That's our ultimate goal on the platform. Yes, Shivas is really saying what I'm saying. Yeah, we agree with Shivas. Shivas saying we all need support. Please, please, please. So let's just do the thing. We just go to other people's channels. We support each other. Miguel Vargas says, I am from Chile. Oh my goodness. Today is the most wonderful day ever. I always wonder, where are the South Americans? Where are they? I was always wondering, where are people from that beautiful continent of South America? So today we have Miguel Vargas. Miguel Vargas, thank you ever so much for attending the live stream. Because I always was wondering, I only see the Europeans, I see the North Americans, I see the Canadians, I see the Germans, I see the Indians, and I see the people from Africa. How about Southern America? So today we have Miguel. So I'm happy. Miguel is saying, I am from Chile, from South America. That's why I can speak very good. Oh yeah, your English is on the top. It's excellent, Miguel. So, Miguel, tell us about Chile. What's the capital city of Chile? I really forgotten, But long back when I was at school, I used to know most of these capital letters. I mean, capital cities. Because the teachers would ask us, oh, what's the capital city of America? What's the capital city of Germany? They used to ask us that, what's the capital city of South Africa? And you would just know them. But now I have totally, forgotten some of the capital cities. So what's the capital city of Chile, if I may ask? I've forgotten, but I should really remember. Chile, what's the capital city of Chile? Mende what said, oh, Mende is giving us some love and some hugs. And Miguel is saying, very good, the cities and the good. Oh, your cities are good. Oh, that's really nice. So what is the capital city of Chile? I've forgotten. I can quickly check because Chile has just excited me tonight because I've some friends from Chile. So when you get some visitors, you get excited. So let's just check the capital city of Chile. Chile. I always buy some stuff, when I go to the market. I always see some stuff. You say, oh, this is from Chile. This is from Chile. And Miguel is saying, Chile. Yeah, that is it. So let's check on the capital city. Chile. Capital. Is it called, is it also called Is it called Chile as well? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's not, my Safari is not working at the moment. Anyway, we just carry on. And Miguel is saying, you have to see Chileno. Oh, Chileno. Ah. Oh, I didn't even have an idea. So Miguel is saying Chilean. Miguel is saying, oh, it's Santiago. All right. I remember that name. Oh, Santiago. Oh, that's fine. So this is the capital city of Chile. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. So I will need to check on Miguel Vargas. Oh, lovely. So the capital city of Chile is Santiago. Santiago is the capital. Miguel said capital. Yeah, Santiago. Shifa's collection vlogs is still giving us lots of waves and support. And Miguel saying, yes, yes, that's Santiago. We are really happy to hear that. And I think I left another message there. We have Karame, play Sol Day. Okay. Karame, play Sol Day. Hello, Karame, play Sol Day. How are you? Lovely to have you in the live stream. Kara May play Sol Day. Oh, lovely name. So Caramel, you are welcome in the live stream. Feel at home. If you don't mind, you can tell us where you are connecting from, and if you don't mind, you can just tell us. You can ask any question or tell us anything. We call them sentiments. Do you have any sentiments? Like I was saying today, it was a beautiful day. And also, you can tell us about your favorite anything. There are lots of favorites. Maybe you can tell us about your favorite what? I don't know, favorite hobby, something like that. So it is just to bring up that conversation. And we also have a beautiful, beautiful name here. It's called Title Pro. Pro. Hello, Title Pro. Title Pro says, Blessed Life Journey. Oh, that's where you're coming from. Oh, my goodness. That lady, Blessed Life Journey, is really a kind one. Thank you so much, Title Pro, for coming over to my live stream. Feel at home. Feel free to join in the conversation. Feel free to ask any questions. And if you have a channel, just check on each other, keep on checking on each other. If you say maybe hi to Mary Z's recipes or hi to yoga with who is that one? Yoga with Goga. If you say hi to him, I know yoga, he will check on you as well. So let's just check on each other. So I haven't greeted yoga. Hello, yoga with Goga. How are you? I hope everything is fine, yoga. It's lovely, lovely to have you in this live stream. Feel free to ask anything. Feel free to enter your sentiments. Feel free to give us ideas and episodes and everything. So Title Pro is saying Blessed Life Journey is where they are coming from. Wow, and yoga is coming from Blessed Life Journey as well. Oh, thank you, Blessed. Be blessed like your name. And Miguel is also saying I have to go. Yeah, because maybe he's going to do something. We are always busy. Life is not static. Our lives are always on the move, on the move. So we always have something to do at any point. Yoga with Goga is saying, Blessed Life Jenny raid. Wow, thank you, Blessed Life Jenny, for raiding the live stream. And we also have Shiva's collection saying, oh, he's just saying, oh, good to be here and giving us some love there. Title Pro is saying, like button smashed. Wow, 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 wow. That's really amazing, Title Pro. Thank you for that gesture. You are very kind. Shiva's, sorry. Shiva's collection vlogs is also continues to give us some love. And Shiva's collection giving us more and more loves. And Miguel is saying he's going now. So he says, hope you do have a great day. Thank you, Miguel. Lovely to know you. Lovely to meet you. And always remember there's some lady called Mary Z Easy Recipes, Miguel. Yeah, always remember. And title process, Blessed Life Journey. Yeah, with lots of love. We need to give Blessed some lots of love. Yeah, she's a really good supporter. She supports most of the people, I know. and hardworking as well. Title Pro said, Blessed life journey with love, 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 love. Title Pro is saying, Blessed life journey with lots, lots of love there. Shiva's collection vlogs is also uh, giving us some support there. So Miguel is saying, bye, bye, bye for now. Shiva's collection says, life, long life. Yeah, we need that life. We need just to keep on chatting and chatting until what do they say? Until I don't know. So Shiva's collection says, live, long life, live long life. Sorry. It was just a mispronunciation there. Yoga with Goga is saying, blessed life journey raid with lots and lots of love and support. Hi, Simone. Hi, Simone TV. Simone underscore TV. Lovely to have you in the live stream. And Simone is also coming from Blessed Life Journey. Wow, what a blessed day this is. And Shiva's collection says, live long life. Yeah, we love that. We love that. And welcome, Blessed Life Journeys saying, thank you. Yes, for coming. I appreciate you all. Yeah, thank you so much, Blessed Life Journey. You have just done the best ever favor. We call it a favor because it doesn't normally happen. So when the colleagues bring people to your live stream, you need to be thankful. So I'm so thankful, Blessed Life Journey. I know, just accept my gratitude, and I really appreciate for that. So Title Pro is saying, hello at Mary Easy Recipes. This is a way of shouting out the host, which is extremely kind. Shiva's collection says, superb, superb. So we know most of the people here tonight have channels. So let's just take note of them and support each other. That's all we need to do. It doesn't it doesn't cost us £1,000,000 or $1,000,000. It just costs us just to open that, channel and just check their videos and then comment and share. Title process. She is also Simone is saying, blessed life journey. That's where they're coming from. So blessed is taking them to Mary is recipes. Oh, what kindness that is. So we always appreciate that. We always appreciate that. Yoga with Goga is saying, thanks for the flight, blessed. Yeah, we need to thank you. The lady is hardworking. I see her supporting many, many people. So, it's like one good 10 always deserves another. So when we have time, we should always try and watch the Blessed Life Jenny's videos. Even me, I should try to watch them as well. That's the support we are looking for. Simone says, blessed life journey. She's coming from there as well with the love, 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 with the lots of love. Oh, this thing. And Shifa's collection says, blessed life is very supportive. I agree with you. How many percentage? Not 99, but 100%. I agree. She is really supportive. And title process, blessed life journey. Yeah, with love and love there. Simone says, blessed life journey. Yeah, they love the lady. And I love the lady as well. And we all love the lady. What she does in enormous, enormous support. A title process, blessed life journey. Yeah, all the way. That's what the youngster says. All the way, blessed legend. So Miguel Vargas is saying bye, bye, bye for now. That's our precious visitor from Chile. Entitled process, Simone with love, love, love. Yeah. And Yoga with Goga says, hello, Mary. Pleasure meeting you as well. Yes, Goga. I used to be like, have a big city in your house. So I'll come back, don't worry. So yoga with Goga is here with us tonight, which is pleasant. And we love you, Goga, because I know you have been encouraging many people, when you do your live streams, and so on. So we really appreciate what you do as well. Simone says, blessed life journey, with love. Miguel Vegas is saying, from Chile. Yeah, she's coming from Chile. I was saying, oh, I never, have like friends from the southern part of America. But today we are blessed. We have Miguel, with us, and he's about to go. And that's what he said. Title Pro said, blessed life journey with love and love and love and love. And blessed life journey said, Mary Z, blessings and hugs and all the love, She said, Mary Z, blessings, hugs, and guys, that is fantastic. Oh, this phone is just like playing up at 70 times. Simone says, blessed love journey with love, 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 love. Triple. We call them triple love. Triple love. Simone is also giving triple love. Triple. Yeah, when love is tripled, what more can you ask for? And Title Pro is also tripling the love to Blessed Life Journey. And yeah, he's tripling the love. And Blessed Life Journey said, we landed, guys. Selfie, guys. Yeah, we need that. With loads of love, with loads of love. And Title Pro says, Blessed Love Journey, triple love, And Simone says, Blessed Life Journey, triple love as well. And Blessed Life Journey says, remember the love, remember the guys, to give the love. We need to share this love. That's why they say love is limitless. I used to wonder, why are they saying love is limitless? It means you can give to everybody. You can't say, oh, I'm running out of love. You never run out of love. Just give to everybody. Love is like the wedding cake. You know what happens at a wedding? It will be just maybe like 4 pieces of cake, but those 4 pieces will be eaten by everyone. So that's what love is. So we should always share the love and support one another. We are now talking about supporting. And China, oh, hello. Miguela is saying bye, Miguela. Thank you, Miguela, for attending the live stream. We have China So Ifiacho. Hello, China So Ifiacho. Lovely to have you in the live stream. And I feel welcome and just be free to say whatever you want to say, your sentiments, questions, and so on. Blessed Life Journey is showering everyone with loads and loads of love. And Blessed Life Journey continues to shower us with loads and loads of love, which is, really appreciative. Title Pro says, Blessed Life Journey, we love you, loads of love, triple the love. Shiva's Collections Vlogs is just here to support, support. And Blessed Love Life Journey continues to give us love. And Shiva's Collections Vlog says, welcome, blessed sis. Yeah, that's beautiful. We also have someone who's just coming with a question. That's woo_chub_woo. Wow, what a beautiful name. Woo_ is asking a question. He's saying, did you eat chocolate? Oh, I didn't eat any chocolate tonight. And what about you? Did you eat any chocolate? As for me, no, I didn't have chocolate for dinner. I usually have chocolate once in a while. How about you? Did you eat chocolate today? Okay, maybe you'll answer. Let's go on and see. Shifa's Collections vlog says superb life, which is thank you for your compliments. We are just making the life go on, and sharing our joy and our friendship and our love with each other. Shiva's Collection says great life, which is awesome. Blessed Life Jen says, sis stream is running at work. Oh, you're working. Oh yeah, you are still in the afternoon. Yeah, I know. Oh my dear. So we have since forgotten about work. We are just relaxing and chatting on the platform. Shiva's Collection vlog says the best life. Wow, thank you ever so much. We really appreciate when people, just give those positive. So that's why I was saying, oh, I didn't have any chocolate. I don't do chocolates at night. I usually have chocolates in the morning, or when I go to visit, this little sister of mine. She loves chocolate so much. She's always having chocolates in her bowl. So that's the only time I think I eat chocolate. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of chocolate. So Blessed Life Jenny said, allow me to stay in the background, please. Yes. Just stay put, Blessed. We love you and we want you just to be there, You know the thing. They say you know the thing, which is really beautiful. Thanks so much for your support, Blessed Life Jenny. I know you need to do those, the work and so on. So Blessed Life Jenny saying Shifa sees blessings and hugs. Yeah, lovely to greet each other and just to show love to our sisters. We have Susan joining in. Hello, Susan. Susan123 is saying 12 likes. Oh, you see, that's what I mean. When people come to the wedding, reception, we call it a ceremonial reception. People are always coming with those lovely bags, of goodies. That's what Susan has just done. She has just come with some lovely goodies. So Susan is saying, Mary Z says, oh, I really feel happy to have you in the live stream. And Susan123 is saying, blessed life, Ray, Jenny Raid. Oh, blessed. I don't know how I can thank her today. It is really a wonderful day and receiving all the guests. So all the guests from Blessed Life Jenny, just feel free, chat to each other, say hi there and there. Hi Susan, hi Shivers, and so on. And Shivers is saying, blessings to you, sister. To you too, sister. Shiva's Collections is giving us lots of support, which is amazing. Shiva's Collections vlogs. Yeah, some of them, the new ones, I'll just jot your names down so that when I have time, I will try to check you out. So we need to check each other out. Shiva's Collections vlogs. Vlogs. Yeah, we need to check each other out, from time to time. And Susan123 is giving us love and hugs. Is giving us love and hugs. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Susan is saying, sis blessings. Oh, yoga is continuing to give us some hugs and some love. That's what we are looking for. Thank you, Yoga, for doing that. We have more conversation. Conversation is going on. Susan is saying, yoga with yoga. Wow, yoga. So, yoga. Susan is saying, yoga with Goga. I mean, sorry for that, with Goga. Oh, lovely to chat with each other. Susan saying, giving us more and more hugs. Susan giving us more and more love and support and all the beauty from Susan123. Thank you, Susan, for doing that. We have a new entrance now. This is SJJ. SJI is here today. SJ is saying, how are you doing? And I'm saying to SJ, I'm doing fine. And how are you? How was your day, SJ? I hope you had a fantastic day. You know, then Shivers Collections is giving us some support and all the love we can think of, which is beautiful. SJ is coming with waving to everybody, saying hello, hello, hello everyone. We are good to be here. We are really having a fantastic time. And SJ is saying hello, I'm back. How are you doing? Yeah, thanks for coming back. You know, the return is always the most the most beautiful thing to do. You know, if you visit your uncle, you know, like first time you visit your uncle, maybe your uncle is in Spain. The next time you go back to Spain, and the uncle said, would be amazed that, oh, he's coming for the second time. So we always love, you know, the returns, you know, the return visits. Excellent, excellent. So let's support each other and let's just keep the fire burning. Let's keep the fire burning, you know, supporting each other, watching each other's videos, doing the posts, watching the playlist, and doing the long videos. You know, it makes the YouTube, you know, journey a bit, you know, enjoyable. You know, if we do that. Title Pro is saying, blessed life journey. Keeps on saying, blessed, we give you love. We give you triple the love. And SJ is saying, hello, hello to everyone. And Susan is giving us some love and some hugs and some beauties there. Beauties. And Shiva's collection is also giving us some support and some waving, you know, just to keep the fire burning, keep the house alive, you know. That's all we need. We need everyone to be happy and just to know each other, you know, like, you know, Susan, you know, Shivas, you know, Blessed, you know, Goga, you know, everybody. And those I haven't mentioned at this very moment, but let's just get connected to each other, support one another, then we grow. Tom says, oh, hi. We have Tommy in the house. Tommy has just come in the house. He's saying, hi, how are you? Yo. I'm fine, Tom, and how are you? Let's hope you had a great day today. Let's hope your day was beautiful, you know, because all we need is to have good days. You know, if all days were good, oh my God, this world will be a very interesting place. So Tom says, how are you, yo? And Tom says, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I had a good day. The weather perfect, you know. Nowadays we don't mind if there's a little bit of drizzle because we know that is perfect. If there's a little bit of coolness, we don't mind because we know that is perfect. So we are happy with this, with what the weather is like at the moment. We are in autumn, and autumn is just those leaves being blown away, you know, and the coldness creeping in, you know. So we are happy. Shiva's collection vlogs is giving us loads of love and support. And Tom said, yeah, Tom is agreeing with me. You know, that's good, Tom. Always agree with the host because the host wants to go deeper and deeper into the so that's beautiful. Tom says, yeah, nothing wrong with bad weather. It's true, you know. Yeah, because we now know that sometimes the weather can be catastrophic. So when it is just cold, it's just cold. Don't mind that. When it's just a little bit windy, oh, don't just start mourning that it's windy. No. We need to appreciate those mild forms of weather. Because at the present moment, we know we still have our friends like from the Caribbean. We still have them in our thoughts because of the challenges they are having at the moment. So we need to be thankful when we are having mild weather. Tom says, you were the brightest of the day. Oh dear. And you too. I see you can, you know, you can utter. You know what I mean by utter. So, and Tom had said, yo, nothing wrong with the weather at the moment, which is cool. So we are happy today. We have lots of content creators here today, which is a privilege, you know. And we have lots and lots of people who support us, you know, those who are just there to support us, and we love them. They are beautiful people. Imagine we are not in the game, we are not playing the football, but you just support, that is the most, the beautiful thing to do. So we give our thanks and praises and honor to those people who the YouTube platform, they call them public supporters. We just give them tribute, and we are happy because they just come and watch our videos and support us, which is beautiful. And Tom said you were the bright. Oh yeah, we had a bright day today. So I think I have a tissue somewhere, and my glasses are like water. My glasses are filled with water. So let me wipe them. They get steamy. They get steamy. So we are really happy today, and I always love to mention, to mention the continents. I don't know why I'm obsessed. Sometimes people get obsessed with stuff. Like me, I'm obsessed with like just mentioning, the continents. So today, I still want to, I always mention the continents. Do you know that where people like living in Asia, with people living in massive lands like Africa, where people live in a massive land like North America, where our friends like Blessed are. We have people living in South America, like where our friend is just said he comes from Chile. So we also have people living in Europe. So we always want to say, oh, we are all welcome to come to the live stream. All those people from those continents are welcome to join our live streams. You know, so we're happy today because we really have many people in the live stream. Susan is giving us some more hugs and some more love and some more love and likes. Tom is saying, I liked. Oh, thank you, Tom. I can see we have lots of likes today, which is beautiful. And Tom says, I'm really sorry I got to go. Yeah, I do understand. Today is Friday, is it? Yeah, it should be Friday. And we know Friday, people are doing all sorts of things. That's the day maybe some people after school, they visited their grandmas. Some people visited their sisters and brothers. And people are always, like going places on Friday. And some people say, oh, they don't want to come out, like do weekend shopping. So they'll just do that evening Friday shopping. I love the evening Friday shopping because, it will give you like 2 days to rest, to rest in the house. So if you do your shopping on Friday evening, I really love that. And some people just say, oh, I need to be cleaning the house. So let me just do the shopping on a Friday evening. So I know Friday is really busy. And if you go to the city, like our city today, I know it's packed. People are just eating out. People are going to do various activities. Even some people will just say, oh, I'm fed up with watching films on the television. They'll just go to the film, to watch to watch a film, just once in a while people do that. And some people, oh, there's a place which they love to go. This place starts with a C. Oh, they love to go to that place. And that place, if you go there, the people will be playing on machines. They'll be playing on machines. And there'll be some like classical music playing from those machines. And they'll be enjoying themselves, playing in that place which starts with C. And that's Friday, and it's a way of entertainment, and we love Friday. Yeah, let people enjoy their life, and people love Friday, eating out, going to those places, and maybe doing a last minute shopping, because some shops here close like midnight, and some close like 10 o'clock. So it is a good day to do all sorts of activities. Susan is giving us some flowers. and some, some lovely, lovely, emojis there, and giving us, can you see me? Can you see me? And some hugs as well. Wow, that is beautiful. Thank you, Susan, for the love and the images, showing all sorts of beautiful information. And Tom is saying, see ya, see ya. Yeah, Tom needs to go. Remember, it's Friday. So hopefully Tom will be here on Saturday, because Tom, you need to rest. Saturday, just come and waste your time here, and relax, here tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'll be back again in action. I'll be back with another what we call another banger tomorrow. So we are really happy today, and I just want to before I go to the main topic, because usually I have a main topic which I need to just to refresh our minds. All these topics I like to do, they are basically to refresh our minds and to share ideas, and just to see if we still remember that there's something called communication and the body language. So it's just to refresh, to refresh our minds, and to, they call it a recap. It's like when you close the bottle, then you want to recap it again, to close it again, to make sure you have the information. So that's what I my goal, Yeah, so I'll be doing these topics up to November. Then December, there will be maybe something else I will be doing. So this November with the 30 days. So I hope I'll make the 30 days, I hope the Wi-Fi will stay will stay intact, or what else? I hope the little ones will give me the chance to do the live stream, So today I'm just going to start with just a recap of the countries of Europe. Then tomorrow I still need to do the countries of Africa, and I need to do the countries of South America. I haven't done that. I did Asia. I remember one day I did the countries of Asia, and I need to do the countries. This not the countries. The states of the United States. I'll just come and just share them with you, just a recap, before we close the bottle, we need to recap. So I will do the countries the states of the United States, like Wisconsin, that's the only one I remember. Pennsylvania, what is the other? Georgia, and what is the other one? Los Angeles, something like that. Is there a state called Los Angeles? No, this is a city. Los Angeles is a city. New York, the states of America. So I'll do the states. Today I'm doing a recap of Europe, and then tomorrow I'll do Africa. Then on Sunday, I'll do America. So let me jot it down before I forget. So tomorrow is Saturday. We are going to do the African countries, Africa, just a recap, And then on Sunday, we do the states of the United States of America. And then on Monday, we are going down to South America. South America. This is just, I just find it interesting, when I say, oh, the countries of Europe are Albania, Andorra, Armenia. It is so interesting, And you go to Azerbaijan, and you go to Belgium, Belarusi, and you go to Bulgaria, Bosnia, Herzegovina, you go to Croatia, Cyprus, Czechia. And then where else do you go? You go to Denmark, These are in alphabetical order. These are the European countries, You go to Estonia, and Finland. I always forget this country, I don't know why. Finland. And you go to France, Georgia, Germany, Germany, it's always like on my on my tongue. I always talk about Germany, Germany, Germany. When you go to Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Kazakhstan, and Kosovo, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg. Is it Luxembourg or Luxembourg? Malta, Moldova, Monaco. Oh, Monaco. I like Monaco. I don't know because I heard they do some sports in there. Monaco, Montenegro, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Russia, San Marino, Serbia, Slovakia, Spain. Wow, the countries are really beautiful. The names are beautiful. We have Sweden, Sweden, Sweden. Sweden reminds me of what? It reminds me of the. Um, there's something I've forgotten now. Yeah. When I remember it, I would say it later. And we have Switzerland, Switzerland, and Turkey, Turkey, Ukraine, United Kingdom, and then the Vatican City. So those are the countries of Europe, the countries of Europe. I remember Sweden reminds me of the Nobel. The Nobel Peace Prize and the Nobel Prizes. The Nobel himself, you know, was a Swedish gentleman, and he's the one who started to honor the high performers, and to award this Nobel. So Nobel, that's the thing I know about Sweden. But next time, we need to find out what can we say about Albania. What can you say? Something cool like the Nobel Prize. If you go to like Spain, there's something special about Spain which we can talk about. If we go to maybe Switzerland, there's something which is really, popular in terms of, the country of Switzerland. So next time it will be like going deeper and deeper and deeper, and just, for interest's sake, just to discuss about what goes on. And like the Vatican, who doesn't know the Vatican? The Vatican, we know that it is the headquarters of the, Pope. The Pope, that's where he lives. Vatican City. So this is just, to like the word I love. I love the word recap. I don't know why I love that word. To recap, just to keep on, reminding ourselves. So let's go on to the live again and look at the chat. We have Susan. Susan is giving us more loves, more support, and more likes. And Shifas is saying, okay, sis, I'm going now. We do really appreciate Shifas Collections vlogs for your presence in the live stream. Yeah, we are really grateful. And I thank Blessed Life Jenny for directing you to us. And Shifa saying, may God bless you. Same to you, Shifa's Collections. I wish you all the beautiful blessings, and may they come along your way, Shifa saying, goodbye, guys. Yeah, lovely to meet you, Shifas. And Susan is giving us some beautiful flowers and some beauties. It's like 5 lines of beauties. That's awesome. Susan is really supporting the live stream. And Susan continues to support the live stream, which is really beautiful. It's awesome. So that's what we should do. We should always, support one another and just have a good time. Like on a Friday like this, what more can we ask for when we come together and we know each other and we support each other? So that's beautiful, really. So today I have a topic, like I said already. Today I have another topic, another topic. The the if you watched the thumbnail, no, they call it the thumbnail. It was saying, what it was talking something about body language says. What does it say? Says a lot. Body language says a lot. Like if I do this, it means, oh, I surrender. That's body language. Or if I just close my eyes when someone is speaking, maybe it's a sign that, oh, maybe I'm tired. I just want to, maybe to go to bed. I don't have the energy anymore to listen. So today we are going to look at what is called communication, but we are going to be looking like we have more interest in this body language. What they mean when they say body language. Body language. So what is communication? If we may ask, communication. What is communication? Communication is that a way of exchanging information. So we can exchange information like what I'm doing now. I'm just giving it vocally, in terms of speech. You can exchange information by word of, by using your speech or writing or body language. Those are the three ways we can exchange information: speaking, writing, like what the guys are doing in the live stream. They are typing, typing. That is, writing. And body language, it's like when I say, oh, let's just be happy and wave our hands like this, wave like this, like if you are doing this, it is just like a sign, like you are dancing, and it says it's a body language. You are showing some happiness. If you like grin at someone, like look at someone with like grin at someone, it shows, oh, that is not really a pleasant way to look at someone. So it's body language. So let's go back to what communication is. Communication is how we pass information. It is a way of exchanging information, and we can also exchange ideas. We can exchange feelings between people. Like, when you when you visit your relative or your friend, usually nowadays people just, when they meet after a long time, they give each other a hug. That is expressing feelings of happiness. When you see maybe your mom or your brother or a friend, you usually give them a hug. But it depends with your culture. In some cultures, they don't give each other a hug. They have other ways of greeting. But as they greet, it is a way of showing feeling of happiness, that they are happy to see the visitor, they are happy to see their grandmother, they are happy to see a friend who has, been staying away, maybe in Finland, and the friend has come back home. So you give them a hug. So it's a way of communicating. So we communicate information, ideas, and feelings. The feeling of joy. You know, like when your maybe your daughter or any other person of next of kin is performed well at school and they are graduating. We see people, they go, they run to each other and give each other a hug, and the crowd will be like clapping. So the audience will be clapping as a sign of experiencing the joy together with the next of kin. So clapping, hugging, and what else? There are lots of, depending with the cultures. So how do we communicate? We can speak, we can write, we can use body language. We can use body language in communication. So communication is like a two-way. It's like when someone says, hello, hi there, hi. I'm saying hi maybe to Blessed or to Susan. Hi, Susan, hi. Then Susan is expected, to also say, hi, Mary Z, hi, Mary Z, So communication is a two-way. It's not, we don't expect when Mary Z says, hi, Susan, then Susan will just do this. No, we don't expect that. We don't expect that. When Mary says, hi, Susan, then Susan should say, hi, Mary, So communication is a two-way process, and it is just sending the messages and receiving the messages. So if I wave like this, Susan will receive my waving, and she will also wave back to me, and I will also receive the message. So communication is two-way. And then, why should we communicate? Why communicate? Why should we just like do our own thing? We don't talk, we don't wave to each other, we just do our own thing. No, we don't do that. As human beings, we need to build relationships. You can always you can build relationships through communication. For example, maybe you are on the bus and you meet a certain lady sits next to you. Then sometimes it doesn't usually happen, but sometimes it can happen when you sit next to someone on the bus. You can say, oh, good afternoon. Then the person may say, oh, good afternoon. Then maybe later you just start saying, oh, where are you going to? Then you say, oh, I'm going to the city. And the lady also, oh, me too, I'm going to the city. And then the conversation goes on and on. Then you find out you're maybe going to the same place. Maybe you're going to the same supermarket. And then you build that relationship. And when you leave each other, when you part ways. Then you also, oh, bye-bye. Then you never know. Next time you may meet again on the bus. And then you say, oh, you're here today. And then you also say, oh, I didn't expect to see you here today. Where are you going? Then the person might laugh and say, oh, I'm going to the supermarket. Then you just start saying, oh, are we the supermarket women? Then the conversation goes on. You are happy to be together, and then you start forming friendship. That's what human beings do. They usually you meet friends, and when you meet them next time, they say, hello, hello. Then life goes on smoothly. So communication helps to build relationships. It helps to build relationships. Even if you go to a new place of work, you are new at a workplace. You just don't go there and just keep quiet like this. When you go there, you greet the people there because you are the new entrant then. So you say, hello guys, hello. Nice to meet you. That's why there's this term. People say, nice to meet you. And the other one also says, nice to meet you. So it's a building relationship. And also communication is very important when it comes to things we do in our life, to jobs, when it comes to tasks we do. Maybe you want to prepare what you want to make a pie, or a sausage roll, and you have never made this sausage roll, but your sister knows how to do the sausage roll. So what do? You ask your sister, oh, how do I do the pastry for the sausage roll? Because I saw you doing that pastry the other day, and your sausage rolls were so delicious. So you need to communicate, and the sister will tell you, oh, what you do, you just do this to the dough, so that when the dough goes into the oven, it forms those freckles after you bake. So your sister will explain to you how to carry out the recipe. So that means it's a way of helping you to complete a task. you know there are lots of tasks. Our lives are full of tasks, whether it's in the home, in the household, whether it's at work, whether it's where, maybe on the road. You might, You might have a problem with your car. Maybe the car is just stopped, it's not starting, and someone, stops by you and asks, and then they just look at the car and say, oh, the thing is, look, your oil is just, the car no longer has enough oil, or, then you get help. It happened to us the other day. I was with some family members. So my sister didn't know how to do the air pressure. Imagine. So the car was just showing, oh, air is just little air. You need, it will show, on the dashboard that the tires need air. So what she didn't know, and me, I didn't know how to do the air pressure. Imagine. Simone is saying, goodbye, sis. I'll leave you running, but won't be in the chat. That's fine, Simone. Thanks so much, Simone, for coming to the live stream. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. So we were, going on this journey, and this sister of mine, she didn't know how to put pressure in her car. And as for me, I have no idea how to put air in the tires of the car. So when we arrived at this service station, we just, of course, we saw the pump to get the air, the air pump. But none of us had the idea. So what did we do? We had to go into the service station and ask the staff to come and give us a hand. And they showed her how to do it. So communication. And she was ready to say, oh, I don't know how to do it. But the dashboard is showing that the car needs, these tires need more pressure, more air pressure. So the staff from the service station came and showed her how to do it. So I'm hopefully that next time we go on another trip, she will be able to do it, because we were just listening, and I said, oh, should I really take control of that? Since it's not my car. So sometimes communication help us to do some tasks. Lots of tasks we can think of. Loads of tasks. And yeah, loads of tasks we can think of in our workplaces, especially with IT. Someone who knows how to do, maybe to do the IT stuff, and you don't know. So you always ask, oh, how do I do this? How do I enter this? How do I carry on to this next page? So people get help through communication. And communication also gives meaning. Sometimes communication is just like in the form of signs. This reminds me of like road signs. When you are like driving, or when you are traveling by car, you see these signs. It's these signs. And you see, well, sometimes there's this, like in this country, there's this like round red circle. So it has a meaning. They say it means the speed there, if there's like 40 and there's a red ring and a 40 inside that red ring, it means by law on that road you need just to maintain 40 miles per hour, or even a little bit less. 40 miles per hour. And if you go on the motorway, and you see and they have that the circle, sometimes they cross, it is crossed like this with like some checked lines. It means now it's time for you to do the allowed speed limit. Yeah. So the signs also tell us, they carry information, they convey information to us. So we can always get information from words of mouth, from speaking, from signs, and from written messages. We can always get communication. So sometimes when people give verbal communication can be classified as formal and non-formal. Imagine when The principal of a college is addressing the students. Oh, good morning, students. Today is the day when we are going to, maybe we are, tomorrow is the day you are going to sit your examinations. So, students, you need to take note that tomorrow is a special day. You can come dressed in full uniform. And always remember that is the exam day. You are expected to behave on that day. And tomorrow, as the exam day, as it is an exam day, we are not allowing any like noises to be going around the school, the school premises. So that kind of speech is a formal speech, you know. Or when the head of a state is addressing the people. Oh, today the head of state is addressing the people, and then they come and just speak, like sternly, seriously. So that kind of speech is a formal speech, formal speech. So we should always, try to know whether what we are listening to is formal or what the speaker is saying is informal. For example, it's like when you attend a wedding and the master of ceremony, the master of ceremony. I wonder, should we say the masters of ceremony give us formal speeches or informal? I think they give us informal speeches. Well, some of them they act like they are that day they will they will be like comedians. They carry the emblem of a comedian, and you hear them say, "Oh, today." They just like to to make people happy and to make people laugh. So they come up with the humorous, sentences. Or they may say, "Oh, today, who is here today? We want someone on the dance floor. Someone is coming on the dance floor." If they don't come, we are not allowing them again in the house. Probably they're referring to the bride and bridegroom. So that kind of speech is informal. It's not like serious, because it's a time just to be jovial, to enjoy the wedding, and to be jocular, to say some humor. Yeah, that's what happens usually. Weddings, people are just giving informal speeches, even birthday parties. We don't say when you are at a birthday party. I don't think people give give like in formal speeches that, oh, today we are here gathered and I'm really honored to be present on Mary Z's birthday party. So today we think after we sing the birthday song, we are going to ask the birthday girl to cut the cake for us, and then you must stay still. No one moves. No, people don't do that at birthday. Usually, as far as I know, at birthday parties, people are jovial and so on. So the master of ceremony or whoever is announcing will just be happy. Like, oh, come on, girls, come on. Children, are you ready, children? It's now time to enjoy. It's now time to enjoy the cake. Oh, look at the cake. Oh, who did this cake? The cake looks so beautiful, because it's time to be happy. So that is what communication entails. Sometimes we need to know that this is formal and this is informal, you know. So speeches are different the way they are given when it's informal and when it's formal. So both type of speeches are important. We can't say, oh, because the birthday speeches or the wedding master of ceremony is jocular, so it's not important. They are equally important. They're important in their own capacity. So now we are now going to look at what is known as, we have been discussing verbal, when the speeches and the formal, informal, and you know, and the written messages, all those, But there's a special way in which human beings communicate. There's a special way in which we communicate. And this special way is called non-verbal. Verbal means speaking. So if you are not speaking, then that kind of speech is called non-verbal. So let's look at this non-verbal. They say that non-verbal involves like four things. It involves four things. It involves body language. Body language. Yeah, our body. You look at the whole body, and then the language is coming from your body. Body language, and it also involves what is called facial expression. You look at your face, and your face sometimes tells a story. A story. Body language tells a story. Your facial expression sometimes tells a story. Your gestures, they tell a story sometimes. And the tone of your voice, it also tells a story. So all these four aspects cover what is called as body language. Body language. So let's look at this body language. A body language. You can, it's like when you enter a room, for example, when you enter a room, and you see people sitting in the lounge. Maybe you're coming from work, and you just enter, and your family is sitting on the couch and so on. Then then what will happen is those people sitting on the sofa will just look at you, and they will see that, oh, auntie or mom is looking so tired. So from your body, the way you are appearing to them, they already have deduced that, oh, either mom is very tired, or mom had a good day at work, or mom didn't really have a good day at work. Now, just by looking at you as you enter the room, So body language, is always there. We're always getting ideas of what is happening with the person through just observing, their their language, the body language. So it's like someone is tired coming from work, and sometimes what happens is when your parents maybe, or anyone, your guardian gives you work to do in the morning, then when they come back from work and you haven't done the work, maybe they told you, oh, today you need just to fold your clothes and pack them neatly in the drawers. And then your your mom comes back, or your guardian comes back, and she sees the clothes on the couch. She left them on the couch, and she comes back from work, and the clothes are still on the couch. So her body language, she'll just stand there maybe and look at the clothes, and look at you, look at the clothes, and look at you. Then you know that, oh, something wasn't done. Then you start to, that will help you to understand that, oh, mom or dad or auntie is not really impressed because I didn't fold the clothes. So because of her body language, maybe she won't even say anything. She'll just look like this, and then she looks again at you and looks at the clothes, and then she goes off to shower. But she has already communicated to you that, oh, but I told you that just fold the clothes nicely, and then maybe you pack them away. you know so we always use body language with our families and friends and work colleagues. We use body language. Now imagine at work, you go into the workplace in the morning, and And when you go there, others maybe they're already in the workplace, and you go there, you just don't greet them, you just go straight to your desk, people just say, what's the matter with you today? Because colleagues expect to greet one another. So through body language, people, can tell stories, can tell, Blessed Life Jenny saying, still here, sis. Oh, thank you so much, for being here. So body language will tell people, oh, maybe today she's not really happy. Today, I think let's ask you, what's wrong? What's wrong, like Grace? What's wrong, Peter? Then people will just start having a conversation. But they got this confirmation, like communication from the body language, you know. So those are very important, non-verbal ways of communication. I shouldn't give like when people are not like feeling good. I should also give an example. Maybe someone, a family member, is coming from work, and when she comes, she'll just like burst the door open, and she'll just go and jump maybe on the bed, like on the sofa. Then everyone will be wondering what's happening, because the person is excited of something. Then you ask her, hey, what's wrong? Why are you so excited today? Then maybe she'll say, do you know what? I've got some two A's in my subjects. I passed the exam. Or maybe she has passed the driving license. You say, oh, I passed my driving license. So the body language, before even we ask what is happening, we already read from the body language that there's some elements of happiness today. There's some elements of happiness. Or maybe maybe the parent has given this individual deposited some money like secretly in their account. Then when this individual comes in and the mom is sitting on the couch, then this individual will just go and hug the mom. It's a sign of appreciation. So that's some kind of body language. That's some kind of body language. So that's why we say, oh, how is your body language? How does it go? How does your body language go? We always, we always show body language, every time we are showing some aspects of body language. We just show without speaking, then our body language will tell. It happens, for example, when you go to when you are going into town and you are going by bus, then you go to the bus stop to catch a bus. Sometimes when you go to the bus stop, and we have some shelters where people sit, and when you get there, if there's someone already there, the person will just start smiling at you. Then that means you can sit next to the person. And some people will just say, they'll just don't even sort of have anything to do with you. So those are different body languages. It happens, and we do welcome all the body languages. We welcome all the body languages. Because that's how human beings are meant to behave. They are meant to show different body languages. We are meant to show different body languages. Now let's go to the other non-verbal. The other one is facial expression. Oh my God, facial expression is so funny. I find it so funny sometimes. Human beings are always showing facial expressions. Some of them are really welcoming expressions, like smiling and nodding the head, in a way of appreciation. That's to do with the face, what we do with our face. Some people even use eyes, like if, for example, if maybe you are two sisters. If two of you siblings, now if siblings are together, it's just an example. So if one sibling maybe wears the other's sibling shoes, you know, uh, sometimes the other sibling will not find it amusing. So when she comes home and she sees the other sibling wearing her shoes, what will usually happen is she'll just eye at the shoes like this, because she doesn't want to share her shoes with the other one. So it looks so funny. It is really funny, and she'll just look at the shoes and said, "Oh," and then she'll just walk away. But the eyes have already told the story that she's not really impressed, with her shoes being worn by the other sibling. But this is what happens sometimes with siblings. So that is about facial expressions. We can use our eyes, we can gape our mouth, like you know, gape your mouth like when we are surprised, we gape our mouth. Or even our eyes, when we are surprised, we open them wider, So that is facial expression. It's a way of communication, and it's welcome, because our brains determine how our muscles and how our reaction and our emotions. So this is another way of showing our emotions when we use these various facial emotions. We use the eyes. Some use their, like, the wrinkles on the forehead. Some of them have a meaning, when they are reacting to something. And eyes and mouth and what else? And the head, the whole head, like shaking your head, you know. When you are agreeing to something, you can do this. You are nodding, So it's part of the, you know, and the smiling, You can smile and to show your emotions. You can smile to show your emotions. And the other one is called gestures. Gestures, These are usually to do with the hands, like, come, you do this. You do this, come here. These are gestures. You do this quietly, Mm. Or if the students are writing an examination and maybe someone is moving something, then the teacher will just say, meaning, you're making noise, you don't make noise. So these are gestures. Or maybe someone is going on a plane to Georgia, someone going on a plane to Georgia, and you are at the airport. Maybe you are at the London City Airport, and you are saying goodbyes to your friend going back to Georgia. So what do? You just do this. See you. Without talking. I made a mistake by talking. When they are far away, you just do this. Or they are leaving by car, you just do this. So that's a gesture. What else? There are lots of gestures, I think. The waving of the hands. Or if maybe like there's something which you don't want other people to, maybe it's not a welcome, like, scenario, then you don't want them to come to face that scenario. You can just do your hand like this, like, go back, yeah. You just wave your hand like this to urge them to go back, If you want them to come, you can just do this. Come. So these are gestures. And when people see the gesture, they know what they should do. And this one, usually the authorities use this one, traffic. And then they do this. The police telling people to go, to stop, to go, So gestures are a way of communication. And these are all non-verbal. gestures. And what other gestures? Yeah, I also love to see, uh, although the referee in a football match, they use gestures as well, together with the whistle. When we see, I don't know, there's lots of gestures they use when they're running around, the football pitch, following, following these players. And then they use gestures, like if, for example, if the players are like saying something, then they will just use the gestures, meaning, you need to be quiet. And they also use other gestures, like when it's a penalty kick, although they blow the whistle, but they will just point, and everyone will say, "Oh my God, another penalty kick." They just point at they just point like this at the penalty spot. Then everyone knows, even Mary Z will know, oh, they've been given a penalty. You see the referee pointing, so that's a gesture. Yeah, I love to see. It's so like entertaining. Sometimes instead of watching the players, I will just be watching the referee to see what he's going to do next. Because what they do is really entertaining. And when they run all over the place. And and summoning the players. If a player like does foul play, then the ref will just summon them and and tell them to come over and agree to their mistake. You know. So it's really interesting how gestures, people call them gestures, how gestures are used in our everyday life. Everyday life. Imagine you go maybe to a place of worship, and you know what the young ones do sometimes? They start running up and down, up and down. So the parents will be busy. They can't just run after them. So the parents will try to use gestures to stop them from running up and down the aisle. So it's really amazing how we were given this idea. We have this idea of using gestures as communication. No word of mouth, but signs. Yeah. No word of mouth, but signs. So the children will be running up and down the aisle. They love when there are lots of people. Children love to, they are so what? So children are so entertaining sometimes. What they do, they'll be running up and down. You are in the church maybe, or in a place of worship. They'll be running up and down, and then they go and they come back again. Then the parents will be busy trying to stop them using gestures, because they can't shout because it's a place of worship, you know. And yeah, that's what happens. And we also use gestures. I talked about on the roads, the authorities use gestures to stop the car drivers, and yeah, on the roads. And where else? Maybe when pupils or students are having exams, most of the communication will be just gestures. For example, if a student is in need of something like more paper to use in the exam, they don't say, "Sir, can I have?" They don't do that. They'll just raise their hands. So they give the hand gesture. Then the invigilator will come to them, and then they will like say paper or whisper. They give me the need paper, and then the invigilator will give them paper. So this is the importance of gestures. Gestures are part of our life, and we use them every time. And it makes the world go on and on. It makes life easier because of the gestures. For example, as you are stressing a point, you do this without talking. You just say, This is expressing a point. Or you say, this one, you are expressing a point. So these are gestures, Or you some, where else did I see gestures? Yeah, in sporting, in most of the sporting, activities, they use gestures to communicate, whatever they are communicating about. Then we go to the other one, the last one about non-verbal. We also, human beings are privileged to show or to reveal their feelings or to reveal what they are communicating through the tone of their voice. For example, if there's like shouting, there's whispering, there's moderate voice, that's the tone. There's a hoarse voice, or there's a sharp, a sharp, like shrill voice, which people can use to show how they are expressing their feelings, you know. So the tone of the voice does also signify uh, what kind of emotion someone is trying to give to the recipient. For example, if maybe you have what can I say? Maybe someone is climbing stairs and you are watching them climbing stairs. Then as they climb, you see them maybe they've maybe missed the one step. So what do? Maybe you will like give a sort of a scream. Oh, careful, careful. You might fall there. Or maybe there's a sharp instrument where someone is about to step. So you just give a loud voice, a loud voice or a loud tone as a warning, as a warning. So people do use loud voices, instead in some situations. Maybe as a warning, that they mustn't do step on there, something like that. Or you must even like give like a screaming voice. Maybe there's an insect which you just seen, crawling near someone. So you want them to be out of danger. And some people would give a loud voice, and some people would just maybe give a gesture that, oh, look, 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 because they don't want to frighten the person, because, it's not, some people do not tolerate, like screams and shouting, because they will, they won't, like react in a positive way. So you find a way to use your tone to warn them about maybe an insect. Maybe you see a spider crawling, near them, and the spider maybe is about to go into their shoe. So what you do is you don't really scream. You need to hold yourself and just go and show them, oh, look, so that they don't panic. Yeah. So this is what we do when it comes to the tone of our voices. We use the tone of our voices in various ways. And we use the tone of our voices when celebrating as well. We use the tone of our voices celebrating at a wedding, a birthday, a graduation, when someone is won something, maybe you win a prize, we celebrate in loud voices. Oh, we have someone joining in. That's keeping it keeping tip. Wow, that's lovely. Keeping it p for real. Hello, keeping it for real. Keeping it for real is joining the live stream, and we are happy I've just read what he said. So this is like like the written messages. He's saying, hello, 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 Mary Z, hello. And keeping it real for real, he's saying thanks, thanks. And he goes on to say hi. And keeping it for real says, you support me. Yes, I will support you. Let me jot your name down. And you also, if you, the easiest thing to do is, if you have time, and if you like visit my channel, and you maybe you can watch anything there, then when I see your name there, I'll just say, oh, let me just do this return, like what we do in communication. Communication is two-way, so if you visit there, then I will say, oh, let me just check him out as well. Then I'll check you out, and then, whoa, we form a formidable friendship, you know. So keeping it for real is saying, you support me. Then keeping it for real saying, you help me stay calm. All right, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get what you mean. You want to stay calm, calm, calm. So, oh dear. How can we do it then? How can we do it? Yeah, just, sometimes what helps is just try to have like positive thinking, positive thinking, positive thinking. It might help, you never know. If you have like positive thinking, for example, said, oh, today I think the day was great, I managed to do this, and I managed to have a time with this person, and we had a good time, try to have those positive thoughts. It sometimes helps, so that you stay a bit calm, as you are saying. And what else can you do? Yeah, some people love music. You can play your favorite music. It also, I think it might help. I'm saying it might, because people are different, So you might play a bit of music, or you might say, oh, let me watch this film. I haven't watched it for some time. So maybe watching a film might help as well. Or if you have like, um, if you have maybe a book you enjoy reading the book, you can say, oh, let me just read maybe for like 20 minutes. You read a little bit of the story. It might help, you know. Oh, I need to charge the phone. Let me charge the phone. Let me charge this phone. It is like losing a charge. So these things might help, Let me just charge it. Yeah. It's losing charge. Yeah, it's charging. So keeping it for real. We are happy to have you here. It is a Friday and we are really happy. I hope let me do this. This TV, okay. I hope you are also having a great time. I hope we are having a great time as well. So yeah, you just try to be positive, and to just think of those things which you like, think of the things which you like. Yeah, it might help, We have a Waji Vlog. Hello, Waji Vlog. Hello. Lovely to have you in the live stream, Waji Vlog. And Waji Vlog is saying hi. He's saying hi. It's lovely to have you, Waji Vlog. And Waji Vlog is coming with lots of love and support. And is giving us some trophies. Oh, I love the trophies, I used to love, like competing in sport, but I never got any trophy, which was really funny. So Waji Vlog is saying, how are you? I'm very well, thank you, Wajib Vlog. And how are you as well? Wajib Vlog is saying, bless you. Oh, thank you so much, Wajib Vlog. And I'm really happy to have you here. And I know you are really one of the greatest people, Wajib Vlog says, how was your day been today? Today it was fine for real because it was just like, most of these days, they to me they appear to be like moderate, nothing too good and nothing just on the bottom. So the days are usually like average, just like today. And the weather beautiful, the weather was beautiful. And yeah, it was all good for real. Wajib Vlog says, hello to everyone for joining the live stream, guys. Keep hit subscribe button. She's amazing content creator. Oh, thank you for the compliment, Wajib Vlog. I really appreciate that positive. We call it the positivity. I really appreciate the positive message. And it's people like you who are always, here and there supporting other people. And that is really lovely, that is really lovely. They always say, no man is an island. No man is an island. I can't just say, oh, I live to I have a YouTube channel, so I don't really want to go to see what you or to see Blessed Left or to see everybody in the live stream. We must try to visit each other. This is how we grow. Because that's what they want. I think the people who started the platform are just like psychologists. They just want to study the behavior of us, and see how we do it. But we do it in the positive way. So it is really amazing to have people coming to the live stream. And I was just talking about communication today. And it's just a refresher, just like they call it a recapping to see if we really we know what is happening about communication, but just to to be to have that gist. And what the vlog said, when is next vlog coming? It's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow. Let's hope, they will keep me free again. The family affairs, But if I'm free tomorrow, then I will be having one same time, same place. And, just doing, what we can do. I love the chatting. I don't know why I love talking. I love talking too much. What you vlog is saying, what are you gonna making for us next video? Oh, next video. Yeah, I remember when I started doing the live stream, I was just like cooking and making some stuff. So tomorrow, you never know. I might be making something. Thanks for reminding me. I think the making of the making is really good, and the grilling part of it, like grilling pumpkins. I might be grilling some other pumpkins because I still have lots of pumpkins, in the thing. Goga is saying, good night, Mary. Oh, Goga, thank you so much for what you have done today. You have graced this live stream. So Goga is saying, we'll let this run until you finish on my laptop. Oh, what? I don't know how I can express my gratitude. I can say, what an honor. What an honor to have, people just being caring. That is beautiful, Goga. Thank you ever so much, Goga, for your visit and for your utmost support. Wajib Vlog says, keep it surprised till we see it tomorrow. Yeah, it will be a secret box, like, when you reveal the present on the wedding day. So keep it as a surprise. So says Wajib Vlog. Till we see it tomorrow. Exactly, surprises are the best, surprises are the best. So we are saying now today, we are now just going to summarize the topic of today. The topic was, it was like a hidden topic because I hate the word communication because I just said, let me just throw the word body language. But in fact, it was all about communication. Communication is part of our life. Communication is us, like I'm doing, like Waj is doing, like Goga was saying, and like the rest of the crew was saying, Blessed Life Jenny, and everyone else. They were just communicating. So today was the communication day. Let's just call it the communication day, where we were saying communication is just passing on of information. And this passing of information is reciprocal. Reciprocal meaning, oh, you give and you take. You give the information and you take, and you also give the information. And I take, it's like reciprocal. It's like two-way traffic. So ways of communication, speaking, like Lady Z has been speaking for the past 2 hours. Wow, wow, wow. 2 hours of speaking. And then we did the writing. Oh, the guys were typing there. So it's another way of communicating. And body language, where we are saying, oh, we are surprised. And what did you do? You can yawn to show that you are going to bed. You can just keep your mouth to show that, oh, that is a surprise. It's like when someone buys me a Bentley. Wow, wow, wow. How am I going to react to a Bentley? Or when someone buys me, the smallest car you can think of. Oh, I'm going to, the mini. I'm also going to be surprised. So that's body language. The way I'll act there when someone gives me a present, that would be really a way of showing body language. Sometimes people receive gifts, they don't even utter a word. They're just like in limbo, in shock. So that's a way of receiving, of showing your appreciation through non-verbal. So we call it body language. And communication is just sending messages. We are sending messages. And we are receiving messages. And sometimes we think it's really important, because we can't survive on our own without messages. We are always, revealing our body languages. We are always, building relationships. We are communicating. We are telling people to do tasks in a certain way. Like how I always do it, I always tell people, when you want to do, maybe you want to prepare a salad, just chop those salad leaves, and say what else? Chop those tomatoes, add a bit of oregano there, and just drizzle some bit of olive oil and a bit of lemon juice. So when I communicate in that way, it is a way of explaining a task, which is really part of our life. So what do we do again? There is speeches, and the speeches here is I'm just giving a recap of what I've been saying. So speeches are in two types. There's what is called formal and informal. So imagine, who else gives the formal speech? I would think when you are a new cadet, you are training to be a cadet. Those skilled people, those professionals who come to talk to you about, oh, when you join the cadets, you need to do this. You need to be of the best ever behavior. They do it, they don't do it like jovial, they do it in seriousness. So that is formal. Then comes the informal. Where can we get the informal? We were saying, oh, when we are at a wedding, people are not that serious. Although they are serious, they are happy about the newly married. But the master of ceremony will just give it to us, and it will be just to be jovial and joking here and there. So that's informal. Then we went to body language. And all these are non-verbal. Body language, facial expression, and gestures. Especially, I love facial expressions. When I'm just out and about and I see people, people people amaze me. When you look at their faces, they are so happy. Wow, I love that. The facial expressions, I think, are on the top of the list. You know, we talk of top of the pops, top of the pops. That is that is the facial expressions. I love them because they tell a story. Facial expressions tell a story. Gestures tell a story. And tone of the voice, you know, you say good morning to your sister. And the sister is just like grumpy. They say, oh, good morning, you know. Then you know something is not okay, you know. So that's the tone of the voice. So we all love these, you know, these ways of communication, especially the non-verbal, non-verbal, non-verbal. Non-verbal seems to be the best of my list today. And I was saying, I love the facial. The facial tells stories, and stories which we always, you know, when we meet this, you know, when you see your, maybe your aunt, you know, giving you a special expression, and then the following day she brings you a cake at home. Oh my goodness, you know that auntie was so happy with you because of a facial expression, and she ended you know, baking that vanilla cake for you. So I hope we have now, you know, just had a revamp or a recap, or what else can we say? We have, you know, just visiting, you know, we need to visit these things, you know, as a way of, you know, whiling up time and just exchanging ideas. And, that's the thing, you know, that's what we should do. So I love facial expression. I love gestures. I love the tone of the voice and the body language, you know, the body language. Oh my goodness. There's a lot to, you know, to see when you really want to study the human behavior, all this about human behavior. You know, when you go into, you know, like when you study about human behavior, they always talk about the body language, they talk about communication, and they love, you know, the lecturers and so on. They love to concentrate on the non-verbal aspect of, you know, of human behavior, because it tells a lot. So I hope, guys, you have really, you know, like got something. You know, we need these ideas, you know. I hope I've given you one or two ideas about communication today. So thanks everybody for attending the live stream. I'm really grateful. Now, as a show of my gratitude, I always want to read, you know, because we know we are a group, but the group is readable, you know. That's why I always enjoy reading the names of the people who have attended the live stream. And before I read, I'm going to read the names, but before I read, I just want to say I'm really thankful. I appreciate, I'm grateful for everyone's attendance. So we have Waji Vlog 5730. We have Yoga with Yoga. With Goga. I want to say with Yoga. Yoga with Goga. And we had, so this is a way of appreciation. No, when they go to 1 million, no, we never know. One day I might have 1 million people attending the live stream. I don't know how I'm going to read the names. So I'm happy because we can still now read the names. You know, Waji had come with some trophies. Waji Vlog came with some beautiful trophies. We're keeping it for real. Thank you so much, keeping it for real. You were so nice to come over to the live stream. I do appreciate keeping it. And then we had Blessed Life Jenny. I am so grateful. She came with lots of people. And they just did a raid, which is beautiful. Next time, I think I need to know how to raid. No, I haven't done it, but in future I will be trying to do the raids as well. We had Simone underscore TV1 was here. Susan 123 VE3E was in the live stream. We had Shifa's collection vlogs. blessed this live stream. Shifa's collection. Susan 123. I read Susan here. We had Tom was here as well. Tom V9H. This Tom had gone a while ago, which is beautiful. He attended the live stream, which is awesome. We had Title Pro, coming from Blessed Life Journey, rates. We had SJ 16373 came to support. Thank you, SJ. And we had Susan 123. I read Susan. Sorry, we had Yoga with Goga. I read him as well. I'm just checking the names. We had Woo Chub, Woo _Chub _Woo. He was asking me about, I asked him, so I don't know why he didn't reply. I don't know why he didn't apply. I don't know. We had Blessed Life Journey here. And who else was it? Janazo Ifiacho. I think it's, is it Amanda Mom? I think. Yeah. We had Miguel Vargas. All the way from Chile. Miguel Vargas. It's Miguel Vargas. Was here in the live stream. Simone _ TV1. She was all the way from Blessed Life Journey live stream, and she came to support. Simone, thank you so much. Simone _ TV1. Yeah, Simone _ TV1. I don't know if I have Simone _ TV1. Simone _ TV1. Who else? We go up the ladder and see who else was here. Yeah, I think I've read everybody. I'm about to go to the top. Yeah, we had quite a large group today, which is awesome. I'm just checking. Just checking again. I've read most of the names. Shifas. I didn't read Shifas. Shifas Collections Vlogs. Shifas Collections Vlogs. Shifas Collections Vlogs. She was here to grace the live stream. Oh, sorry. And we had Will Crosley came with beautiful messages as well. William Minor was here as well today. William, thank you, William, and thank you, Crosley. Faith _ Juke was here as well. Thank you, Faith Duke, to come to the live stream. Faith _ Juke. Teresa, we had Teresa Driziova. Thank you for visiting the live stream. And the person who was the first entrance, when the first entrance was Faith _ Juke. So Faith _ Juke is the winner for today. The first entrance, Faith _ Juke. Otherwise, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone who managed to come to the live stream. And we had such a wonderful time. I really appreciate the raid from Blessed Life Journey, and I appreciate all the people who managed to attend the live stream. And before I say my goodbyes, I just want to thank all the subscribers at this moment in time who have just found it and who found it, and those who have joined today, joined the Mary Z Easy Recipes. There's some who have joined today. So I want to thank every subscriber who have subscribed to Mary Z Easy Recipes. Thank you ever so much. See you tomorrow, same time, same place.